Hello everyone. In this video, I want to show you two new tools that I have not introduced in the rest of my videos under playlist SolidWorks, and I want you to see the difference between them. One of them is Deform and the other one is Indent. So on the left side, I have this object, this plate, and I want to deform it with this cylindrical object, which can be like a die for a mold or something, right? Or not mold, for a basically a cold press, right? That you see when they are forming kind of sheet metals or objects in factories. So that is where deform can come into play, right? One of them is like a tool or die, and the other one is the part to be deformed. So here with this one, I go to insert, and then I go to features, and then I pick the deform tool, this one. And let's see, seems like I need to do it one at a time because it can get a little bit confused. So here we go. Now there are different options: point, curve to curve, and surface push. And I like the surface push. That's the one that I can use right here. And it is asking in which direction do you want to push. So here I'm going to push downward. So I pick this direction. And then it says, hey, basically, what is the face to be deformed? And basically, that is this one here. But if you want to do face, deform allows you to modify the whole body. Remember, one of the tools that I introduced in one of my videos, it was freeform. In this freeform, you can put control points and lines and then move them up and down and side to side or anything and deform the surface of the object. And that tool is really good when you want to modify objects with very small thickness. But with this deform, you can modify the whole body if you like. And to show the difference, I want to show you how to deform the entire body. So here I'm going to go, and this body is not necessarily super thin. So I go back to insert features and then go back to deform. And again, this is my push direction, this one. And instead of selecting a surface, I select the whole body. Okay. So you can see here, this is the body to be deformed, and I pick this one. And then it says, hey, what kind of tool do you want? Do you want to use a sphere, ellipsoid, polygon, rectangle? So these are different pre-created tools. But I said, no, I want select body. And I said, which body? And I said, this body. Okay. Now it is allowing you to grab this triad and move this guy up or down and start deforming it. So let's go ahead and bring this tool down on the part, right? And you see the deformation started here, and you can see on the bottom that the deformation is continued, right? So let's say this is good enough, and this is the amount of deviation that you have from the boundaries. The smaller it is, the more accurate the shape is, and closer the shape of the formation is to your body tool. So let's say this is good, and I okay that, and look here, you see? So the shape of the part all over top and bottom is what? Is completely deformed. So this is the deform tool. Now I want to show you the indent tool. So for that, I'm going to go to the other window. This time, if you see, there is one difference. The same objects, but you have overlap, right? This object clearly is with overlap inside this. So what is it that you want to do? You don't want to deform this with that tool. You want to cut a housing so this guy can sit into it, right? So this could be like an organizer or tool holder or something, and this is a tool. So you want to make the cut exactly this same shape as this, and maybe you can give it a little bit clearance so you have some room and it's not a press fit. But this indent is to create housing, not to deform. So for that, I'm going to go again to insert and features. And again, you see that the overlap is necessary. And then I'm going to go to indent this time. And you can see the kind of difference right here. Look, the shape is kind of matching perfectly. Here is not. So here I go to indent, and it says, what's your target body? I say this one. It says, what's your tool body? I say this guy. and then I want you to cut it out for me. And then this is the amount of clearance. Right now it's like a press fit, but if you add a little bit, you see, now you have a little bit gap between them, so you can easily put it. And if 0.01 is too much, maybe 0.05 or something, right? Make it a little bit tighter, still enough to easily go in. And then look, if I okay that, right? You might say, well, anything happened? Yes, all I need is to hide this one so you can see the difference. There we go. You see, so now that tool can perfectly sit in this. So this is the indent. The previous one was deform. Okay, hopefully you liked it and you saw these two powerful tools that you have in SolidWorks. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.